Hello, theme park theorists! As a lot of you might know, there are over 400 amusement parks worldwide, ranging from the biggest to the smallest. Today, I'm going to be talking about how I transform a park into my perfect park. In this new series, I will move and remove rides, revamp attractions and lands or areas. Let's start by getting the quick one out of the way, which is also the first land you go through, Main Street, which will pretty much remain the same along with the Hub 2. Let's go to the land to the left of Main Street, Adventureland. Adventureland is my personal favorite land, with my favorite ride throughout the park, Indiana Jones. But this was a hard decision to make, but I had to tear down Tarzan's treehouse to add some more much needed space in that area, and probably another Dole Whip stand, and a seating area. New Orleans Square would be changed, but not a whole lot. I will make the rundown Tom Sawyer's Island into Villain's Island, or the Isle of the Lost. Villain's Island, where you can meet villains and a whole place named to everyone's favorite type of Disney characters. Pirates of the Caribbean and Haunted Mansion will remain the same. The Mark Twain Riverboat will be themed to Tiana's Riverboat, and the sailing ship Columbia will be the same. Also, no more adding the Nightmare Before Christmas overlay because it is hurting my baby mansion. And also taking up 2/4 of the year-round park where its most two populated times of year is summer and Christmas. Since we're already talking about New Orleans Square where Fantasmic takes place, let's talk about the shows and parades. Starting with Fantasmic, all I would do is bring back Peter Pan's ship. And that's it. The Main Street Electrical Parade would just be the same, but with the old floats remade or rebuilt or whatever you want to call it, along with the new float that just got reintroduced. The other parades in Mickey and the Magical Map would remain the same. Am I missing anything? Oh yeah, screw Fantasy Fair. Make that Peach Dragon meet or greet with like a big animatronics or something. The show is only for 4-year-olds that are bored, and when I went in there, everyone was asleep except for me.
That's an exaggeration, don't take that seriously.
Now moving on to the most controversial land, Critter Country. Let me do this quickly. Make the Princess and the Frog ride a mountain, make Critter Country its own thing with Winnie and the Pooh ride, and the Hungry Bear restaurant remaining the same. Now to Frontierland. I know Galaxy's Edge is right next to Critter Country, but I'll get to that later. Here's my hot take. Replace the Golden Horseshoe with the Country Bear Jamboree. In my opinion, it would fit and be in a far more populated area than Bear Country, considering it would be across from
the wildest ride in the wilderness!
And right next to the entrance of Frontierland. Other than that, it would just be remaining the same, just with a new attraction. That was way better than the old one that I didn't even get a chance to go into because it was just a restaurant with people pretending to do stuff. Now to Fantasyland, the most magical kingdom of all. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's start with the obvious. Bye-bye Fantasy Fair. And that's it. I maybe subverted your expectations? Woo! Space Exploration Land. I will close it down. To bring back the People Mover with the same track and platform, also putting Astro Orbiter atop it. Also, taking away the new Astro Orbiter that's in that clunky space, and we can all take that out, and we could have the old Tomorrowland where basically everything was fun, and we could move by People Mover. That poor word was off the script. Also, take away Star Tours, which is a transition into our next part. Okay. Let's start with an easy one, in my opinion. Take Toontown and put it where the up thing is, chop off a side of the Grand Californian, and take away the Little Mermaid, all in DCA. It would be a much better fit and be great for families since the Bugs Land is now forever gone. And if you've been living under the rock, it's getting replaced by Avengers Campus. I would extend Fantasyland to have the Be Our Guest restaurant and put the Little Mermaid ride there, and even better, move Star Tours to Star Wars Land too. It'll make sense, and you can have a great theming opportunity with like having the queue in the forest, and then like I am getting off on a low note. Okay, and then you could have like it move and okay. I'm geeking out. I'm sorry. Also, I think it would be cool if they added kind of like a forest area with kind of like a tree house that even because okay, here. The sequels didn't have continuity. They just introduced new places instead of going back to the old ones. And when they went back to the old ones, they're all run down. So why didn't they just put like a forest area for people just to walk through a forest since I'm taking away Tarzan's treehouse? If you want to hear more detail about any of the changes I put, comment it. See you soon for the history of Arrow, which is coming out sometime. And if you have any video ideas, put it in the comment section down below. Goodbye, theorists. Pew. I don't know what that noise was.